Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a very serious video. I hope I won't bore you guys too much, but I will try to keep it short. Now, I've been watching a lot of videos on Facebook that's been popping up recently saying that in the United States, gun laws are very racist. A lack of gun restriction or not enough gun restrictions according to certain people's likings is signs of racism and white supremacy, and I wanted to address that today. While I fully understand that the issue of gun control is complicated, and I will not change anyone's mind in the next few minutes, nor do I intend to. However, I do want to address a part of that discussion, which is the history of gun control in relation to that whole racist angle. Now, before getting into the United States, I want to talk about some other countries. A lot of us know about the Armenian genocide, perhaps one of the more painful tragedies in human history. The pain not only because of the number of people that were killed, but also because a lot of people, even in today's society, continue to deny it. Well, according to the Federalist, the government made a point of disarming Armenians and sent police into villages to search for and confiscate any guns. The father of my grandfather was charged with having firearms and was imprisoned. They never saw him again. Now, there is a lot of debate as to whether gun controls have contributed or directly caused the Armenian genocide. Now, it's not for me to say, but I can definitely say that the strict gun control for Armenians definitely had something to contribute with regards to history. Now, if you remember the elections, prior to these elections, Ben Carson made the claim that maybe Hitler's Nazi Germany could have been thwarted if the Jews had weapons. I'm not sure that's exactly what he meant, but that's what the media said. Well, PolitiFact made fact-checked his story, and they concluded that that story or that claim is false. So PolitiFact claims that, in short, Nazi-era Germany imposed greater gun restrictions for Jews and other perceived enemies. At the same time, it loosened gun restrictions for other groups. PolitiFact claims that this does not prove, there is insufficient evidence to claim that if the Jews were arms, the Holocaust could have been avoided. Well, I'm not going to go into that, but it's pretty obvious to see where gun restrictions came from in Nazi Germany. They were not really coming from a liberty or independence angle for the Jews. Now let's come to the United States. Let me read to you Acts of Legislative Council of the Territory of Florida. Be it enacted by the Governor and Legislative Council of the Territory of Florida that it shall and may be lawful for any patrol of this territory to comprehend or take up any slave, free Negro, or mulatto found with any firearms or other dangerous weapons, and take the same away from him or them, except he or they be on their owner's or employer's land or plantation, or in the company with some white person. So we can sort of see where this is coming from, right? It's rooted in racism. I don't think there's other ways of looking at it. This article from the Washington Post in 1978 says this: if blacks could not leave the owner's plantation without a certificate, their mobility was destroyed. If blacks could not carry arms, the potential to resist was reduced. And if blacks could be whipped for lifting up a hand against any white person. So, once again, we can see the roots of gun control here. Once again, it does not appear to be that they had freedom in mind. They seem to have very racist origins. Let me read to you a segment of a speech made by Frederick Douglas. Now, while the black man can be denied a vote, while the legislatures of the South can take from him the right to keep and bear arms, as they can, they would not allow a Negro to walk with a cane where I come from. They would not allow 5 of them. Now, once again, as we can see, it's fairly obvious that gun control laws, not just in the United States, but all over, had fairly racist angles. Now, once again, this does not imply that anyone pushing for gun control today is racist. And once again, I'm not trying to label anyone or paint anyone in any way. I just want to contribute to the discussion by pointing out certain histories about gun control, saying that no, a lack of gun control is not rooted in racism. I would argue that gun control has racist histories. Now, I'm sure that will not change anyone's opinion about anything, but just wanted to put my 2 cents in. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and don't forget to push that bell icon. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.